Thank you, Ian. May I just say distinguished guests, as the honour roll call has just been done. Ladies and gentlemen, I greet you with the Islamic greeting of Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you, Ramadan Mubarak to you all. May I also take this opportunity to acknowledge the Indigenous community, the First Nations the First Nations people upon the land which we gather upon, and pay my respects to their elders, both past, present and emerging. I'd also like to welcome you all to the 3rd Annual Victoria University Iftar Dinner. On behalf of the AAAS, it's our pleasure to be co-hosting this event with Victoria University. I'd like to acknowledge the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Peter Dawkins, for his vision and leadership in cementing this program in their annual calendar. And I'd also like to thank all the people who work behind the scenes, Dr. Teresa Fazio and her team, and the huge effort that was undertaken. For those who are being introduced to the AAAS for the first time, the AAAS is an organisation that seeks to promote cross-cultural understanding between diverse communities, and we do this by providing platforms of engagement. Tonight is an example of a partnership where people from all walks of life are enjoying a fundamental requirement such as breaking bread together and sharing a meal. In Islamic tradition, it is reported that Abraham would find company to share his bread, and it is for this reason some Muslims invoke blessings on each other by saying, may you have the barakah or the blessings of an Abrahamic table. And it is a strong tradition in Ramadan to share an iftar meal with others, and it's great to see that we do have this diversity here tonight. It's also good to see that Vic University is bringing their students, staff and the community together so that we may get to know one another and strengthen the bonds between us. It is important we grow the core of society, a mainstream society that professes an ethos of respect. Respect for each other, respect for the rule of law, respect for the shared values enshrined in our society. Respect is a basis for meaningful engagement that leads to understanding and acceptance. We believe everyone has a place in this society and are appreciated irrespective of their faith, ethnic or cultural heritage. Conversations shared tonight leads to understanding and acceptance and reminds us of the binding common denominator, our oneness in humanity and our willingness to strive towards a just and cohesive society. Every one of us in this room has a duty of care in our line of work. Whilst dealing with the many challenges our society faces, it is important to act in a constructive, non-violent and positive manner so that we encourage others to follow in this path. Even though there may be tension in Australia at times, the silent majority are continually working to remove prejudice, racism and bigotry and sowing the seeds of peace, compassion and respect. And this is the path that many organisations here have taken upon. We believe the best way to respond to both local and international incidents is by positive action, through dialogue, leading to understanding and acceptance, underpinned by mutual respect. We know people of goodwill will always unite for a common cause. They will rally to uphold the pillars of society. The future well-being of our society is up to those of us in this room and beyond to promote these values of respect, understanding and acceptance so that our children will be handed a world where they see hope and a platform to advance humanity forward. So let's rise to the challenge and importantly inspire people outside of this room to keep an open mind, be forever respectful and embracing of diversity, and strive to make this country better. I once again thank you for your attendance and look forward to many more iftar dinners together. I greet everyone with the deepest respect. Ramadan Mubarak to you all.